just over years and years of just doing it all the time.
You always trolling into the current, haven't you?
No, I don't troll very often, but I
mean,
always go.
the electric motor moving along.
Yeah, I put my boat into it,
Yeah,
so I can
yeah.
control it. And the fish have to be going, if the current's coming this way, my boat's like this, the fish have to be looking that way, so when I go out, they're right to the face. If you come from behind them, most likely he won't chase you. You gotta be really lucky. But if you put it right in front of their face, you can eat it. So if there was a weed line here, and the current's going this way, that fish is sitting right here looking that way, right? Here's my boat, into this current, so I can stay still. Go right over that corner, real.
Right
Keep
to him,
mine.
right to him, huh?
Easy.
Easy, easy.
Okay, any questions?
You know, with the spoon, do you tie it up directly? to
I
the-
tie direct.
Direct.
Sometimes I'll put a barrel swivel about this far above it, or line twist, but lately I've been leaving it off. And I don't get the twist, but I'm using braid now. Before I used to always use mono, and it depends, like if I'm using a flutter spoon, I use 25 mono. It just depends, because the flutter spoon, I wanna use the mono, cause mono floats like that, so the flutter spoon will go like this, and then it'll stop, and then go like this, stop. And if you use braid, it'll just keep going. So you have to just do everything for you. I did so many videos, and Denise, when I was doing the videos, she asked me questions, I go, I really don't wanna say anything. She goes, you have to, you know, you gotta do this, you need to do that, because you don't wanna say something and then someone tries, they can't catch nothing. So I just said, oh, what the hell? Because there's still a lot to it.
Does
I
fluorocarbon
think
make a
both
difference,
is-
Alan?
What's that?
Fluorocarbon or NP line, does it all work for your little leader?
Not the same. So here's how it works. So fluorocarbon is made by crystals, and you're gonna see fluorocarbon from a spool of 250 yards for $20. They'll do a 30-yard spool for $20. So it has more crystals, so the true fluorocarbon sinks a lot faster. So sometimes I don't want that sink, so I'll go to something that's copolymer coated with fluorocarbon. So you have to experiment. Here we don't have it yet, but we will in the near future. But in Japan, they have fluorocarbon stingray. There they have it. They've already had it for a while. So we don't have it here. So I can use the
Fluorocarbon what?
Sink
The
rate.
sink rate. So the real expensive leader, fluorocarbon, is made with a lot of crystals, and it's heavier, so it sinks faster. But it's wholly impossible for the fish to see it, and that's why you see these guys tuna fishing, they use that heavy fluorocarbon. It's really expensive, like 30 yards is probably like 30, 40 bucks. But it's invisible to the fish and it sinks.
Do you run a straight braid on your chatterbaits and crankbaits and stuff like that?
Nope, I run a short piece of 25,
Even on your chatterbait?
especially on my chatterbait.
Thank you.
So usually so you know braid is so limp, so if you cast it, and especially in the wind, you cast it and it gets caught. But if you put a piece there, no problem.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Keep it straight. Okay, I can go home?
Always good about that.
All right, thanks for having me.
Hey, great job.